Alright, now your heater doesn't come on. First thing you want to do is check your fuse box. Right here, I took the panel off already. So there's your panel. Pull it off. Find the fuse you're looking for. It's hard to focus. Come on, focus. Well, it won't focus, but your heater one is in here. You want to check that. Right up in here, make sure, pull the fuse out. If it's bad, that's your first and the easiest problem. If it's good, then you got to start tearing it apart. I'll show you how to check out a couple things. Another issue, your heat only blows a little bit out of the floor, or out of your vents up top. What happens is there's a door. There's several doors on here. You want to make sure that you climb under here and make sure the doors are closing and opening correctly. Now on this one, which is pretty normal for this model, I'm going to show you one that comes off all the time. I'm going to dive under here. Here's my gas pedal. It's right above that. So we're going to climb under here. Here's my gas pedal. If you look straight up, here's your motor that opens and closes your vents. Now if you look, the spring right here, it just fell off. What it needs to do is it needs to connect to this. So now you have a door that's halfway open or closed, whichever position it's stuck in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut it off, shut the video off, because it's really hard with one hand. But I'm going to connect them. Alright, I'm completely under the truck looking at this heat exchange where you got your doors, and it's virtually impossible to see up in there with the camera. But you can see how this flap right here is open. If I reach up, there. Now if I reach up and I change it, see how it wants to open and close. Now the problem is you can't see it now, but in a second you'll see it. Right there's that loose one from my side over here. And what we got to do is we got to get that lined up. There's a little pin on the end. Little hole on the end of the vent where this rod has to stick into. I have no idea how I'm going to get up in there yet, but I think I'm going to use a wrench and put it on the end of this while I move this around. Here's the rod that moves that. See how it moves? Now it's down. What I got to do is I got to line that straight up across, which is going to be a total nightmare. Okay, that's the best picture I've ever seen right now. At that stupid little spindle going into the other end of the vent box here. What I did was I grabbed it from the right side over here with my right hand, put a wrench up in there to balance it even with that center, the hole, and I was able to push it through. So now we'll turn it on and we'll watch how it works. it does, but now we'll go over here, and there's that spring up there I was talking about. Right there, the one that always comes loose. Try to find the levers again. Perfect. Now, I'm not claustrophobic at all, but being down here with my head in between all these pedals and arms in and out of levers, it freaked me out. But other than that, this is a pretty simple fix if you have problems with your heat blowing full blast through any of your compartments. So it wasn't that big of a deal. More of a headache than anything, just a pain in the butt.